Hi, I'm Kelsey. I am a master aromatherapist and a multimodality healer, among other things. And clearly, it's winter time in a big jacket. And so, what we're going to talk about today are essential oils for winter time. Now, literally, when this question came in about what essential oils are good for winter, my reply is every single one. They are all amazing for winter. And it just depends on what people need and what you're going through. And there are things for physical symptoms, but also psychosomatic and emotional and spiritual. But I tuned in to the plant spirits and these beautiful medicinal grade essential oils that I work with from Wisdom of the Earth. And 5 essential oils wanted to come forward for the collective consciousness and helping us to navigate the winter elements. Now, I recognize that the Southern Hemisphere is going into summer at this point. So again, these are for winter time for the Northern Hemisphere. There is a video for summertime, but also we're in this together. So if you're in the Southern Hemisphere and you're moving into summer, you might be feeling into these and really tapping into this collective energy that we're all going through. So the first one that came forward is Santolina, otherwise known as lavender cotton. And this is a beautiful flowering top plant. It's a beautiful yellow flower. And yeah, I've seen it grown in Scotland in gardens, so I know it's grown here. But typically you find it in the Mediterranean regions. And they're very hardy plants. They can survive in really harsh environments. You can sometimes see them growing off cliffs. And so she's all about perseverance, giving us the strength to keep going, to survive those challenges. The other thing is that she really spoke to on a physical level was the endocrine system. She's amazing as a detoxer for the gallbladder, liver, kidneys, all of it. And so particularly in the wintertime, it's really easy to eat more sugar, eat more fatty foods, those comfort foods that give us those more energetic, calorie-dense foods. Which is beautiful, right? But she can help us to cleanse and clear when we feel like we're out of balance. Maybe we've had too much sugar lately. And also winter time too, we can feel a bit sluggish. Maybe we're not moving as much. So she's helping us to cleanse and clear our blood system, our gut system, to give us that clarity to move forward. So it's Santolina. Next we have frankincense. Now I'm not surprised that frankincense has come forward. She is an ancient essence. She's all about really slowing down. So again, in the winter time, it gets cold and dark. And it's this invitation to our bodies and our spirits and souls to hibernate, to review, to access those still parts of ourselves that we haven't looked at in a long time, to access the spirit realms, communicate with our ancestors, our higher selves, and really plan for the next few days forward. So as I'm recording this video, it's 2nd of December, and there's a Mercury retrograde starting on the 13th of December 2023 and going until the 1st of January in 2024. And again, Mercury retrograde is all about slowing down, review, rewind, refresh. So she's really helping us to embrace those energies as well. The other thing about frankincense, and she's made from the resin of the tree. So some people, when they see resin seeping out of the bark in the tree, this is the body's immune system and natural healing properties to heal the wounds. So if you think of that for us, frankincense is really great for cancers, for immune system issues, for wounds of the heart. So if you are needing a little boost and needing some repair work, there's that RE word again, rewind, repair. Frankincense is really good to just slow down and going to those deeper places of ourselves that we may not have the time or the longingness to do so, perhaps in more lighter times of the year. And third, of course, wintergreen. She's like, my name is Winter, Winter Green. And she can be a cooler essence. I love working with her when I'm doing yoga or doing a lot of strength training, because she helps to with the inflammation of the muscles and the joints. So she's really great when we're resisting movement in winter time, when we're saying, oh, it's below freezing, I'm not going to go for a walk. She says, no, I got you, babe. And yeah, that's her main message too, of when we feel stiff in the joints, when we feel like we have arthritis and things aren't moving. She's the grease in the wheel cogs to help us to get out there and embrace that winter green aspect. Because I'm looking out my window now and there's frost in the ground. It was snowing. And yeah, the Scots pine trees and a bunch of different plants are still out there, and they're green. My house plant is green, right? But that doesn't really count, but yes. And fourth, we have corn mint. And it's funny because she showed up in my dream last night. Oftentimes I'll spirit the night before, what should I do for the videos for YouTube? What needs to come forward? And it was clear I need to do a video on the essential oils for winter. And I was joking in my dream, like, haha, all of them are good except corn mint. And the reason, and she shows up, corn mint, today when I picked her. And I thought it was funny. And the reason why I didn't think she was going to show up and that she's maybe not the best for winter is because she's the coldest of the mint family. So when I put her on, oftentimes when people are already cold, it makes them even colder. And so I thought, maybe in winter people need warming ones like nutmeg or, clove, those kinds of things. But no, Corn Mint Sit came forward. She says, I'm still good for winter. In fact, if you are scared of the cold, if you have a trouble embracing the cold is a really beautiful teacher. So what do you need to learn from the cold? What fears is she bringing up in you that you need to address and heal and love and embrace about yourself? So she's bringing it for me. Last weekend I did some Wim Hof training for the intro level, and it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. I had done cold water swimming, especially during lockdown in the Pacific Ocean, where it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It's freezing. What is that, like 7 to 10 degrees Celsius, something like that. And it was great. Felt amazing. What I learned about cold for me is that I need to listen more in my body. I was on my moon cycle when I was doing the Wim Hof training, and I was incredibly sensitive and raw. And my body was like, yeah. You need to be gentle and kind when you're on your moon cycle. So corn mint is really about tuning into that coldness. How is your body feeling? What is your body trying to say to you? What is your soul and your spirit and your mind saying to you when you are pushing yourself to those limits and in those boundaries of cold, when you feel uncomfortable? What comes up when you feel uncomfortable? It's a beautiful teacher. So last but not least, we have grapefruit and the pink one. So for Wisdom of the Earth, we have white grapefruit and pink grapefruit, and they're both beautiful. So pink, again, that higher heart chakra area, and she's just so beautiful. So I'm so glad, because a lot of times in the winter, I love citruses because they're antidepressants. They're all about picking us up, and they're all about bringing in that light and that juiciness and saying, oh my gosh, how saucy is this winter time, babe? And she's all about how can we expand deeper into love. A lot of times holidays can be hard for people, especially when they've lost loved ones, or either going through breakups, separations, anything like that. So she's all about, you can do hard things. You can move through loss and grief and find those places of love and joy and juiciness in life. And let me show you. Let me show you what this beautiful life is all about. So that's grapefruit pink. So, as always, you can schedule a free 15-minute Zoom consultation with me if you need to have more help picking out some oils that are great for you and what you're moving through in your own life and journey. And you can purchase these essential oils on my website, anthroangel.com. It's linked below. And happy anointing.